I regularly quote the Israeli historian or new historian, professor of history Elan Pape. He wrote very important books about the history of Palestine. Primarily, his book, The Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine, is one of the most important works and is an essential reading to anyone who's interested in knowing more about the Israeli Palestinian conflict, because it relies heavily on sources both from Palestine and from Israel as well. Elan Pape is one of those people from Israel who are quite rare, and he is very much honest and straight talking and relies heavily on historical evidence. He is an activist, and he also supports the one-state solution in Palestine as well. What do they do to a 70-year-old professor? He had a post on Facebook which stated, "Did you know that 70-year-old professors of history are threatening America's national security?" He was detained in the Detroit airport by the FBI. "I arrived on Monday at Detroit airport and was taken for 2 hours investigation by the FBI. And my phone was taken as well. The two men were not abusive or rude, I should say, but their questions were really out of the world. Am I a Hamas supporter? Do I regard the Israeli actions in Gaza a genocide? What is the solution to the conflict? Who are my Arab and Muslim friends in America? How long do I know them? What kind of relationship I have with them? In some cases I sent them my books, and in some cases I answered yes or no." He said, "I was exhausted after 8 hours flight, but this was part of the idea." They had long phone conversation with someone, the Israelis, he's asking, and after copying everything on my phone, they allowed me to enter. "I know many of you feared far worse experience, but after France and Germany denied entry to the rector of Glasgow University for being a Palestinian, God knows what will happen next. The good news is actions like this by the USA or European countries taken under pressure from the pro-Israeli lobby or Israel itself smell of sheer panic and desperation in reaction to Israel's becoming very soon a pariah state with all implications of such a status." This is not the first time, obviously, that countries take such actions against anyone who is speaking up for Palestine. We had Dr. Ghassan Abu Sitta with his banning, really. They reversed it now, Germany, after a lot of pressure, and legal action was taken as well. You have people who go and fight for Israel, IDF, and they murder people. They actually slaughter people. They murder women and children, and they come back and they're allowed to enter. Normally, no one asks them anything. What is this, the thought police? What's happening with this world? But I really like the way he ended it and how he said that it's sheer panic from Israel, because Israel is very much concerned about its image all across the world. And the thing that I find ironic is, instead of Israel taking action to stop the genocide it's committing and implementing equality, they go after the people who actually expose what they do for what they are and wake the world up for their crimes that are evident and recorded, not only by the Palestinian people, but by the TikTok IDF troops as well.